Angelina Jolie is an Academy Award-winning actress who rose to fame after her role in Girl, Interrupted 1999, playing the title role in the Lara Croft blockbuster movies, as well as Mr. and Mrs. Smith 2005, Wanted 2008, Salt 2010, and Maleficent 2014. Off-screen, Jolie has become prominently involved in international charity projects, especially those involving refugees. She often appears on many Most Beautiful Women lists, and she has a personal life that is avidly covered by the tabloid press. Jolie was born Angelina Jolie Voigt in Los Angeles, California. In her earliest years, Angelina began absorbing the acting craft from her actor parents, Jon Voight, an Oscar winner, and Marceline Bertrand, who had studied with Lee Strasberg. Her good looks may derive from her ancestry, which is German and Slovak on her father's side, and French-Canadian, Dutch, Polish, and remote Huron on her mother's side. At age 11, Angelina began studying at the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute, where she was seen in several stage productions. She undertook some film studies at New York University and later joined the renowned Met Theatre Group in Los Angeles. At age 16, she took up a career in modeling and appeared in some music videos. In the mid-1990s, Jolie appeared in various small films where she got good notices, including Hackers 1995 and Foxfire 1996. Her critical acclaim increased when she played strong roles in the made-for-TV movies True Women 1997 and in George Wallace 1997, which won her a Golden Globe Award and an Emmy nomination. Jolie's acclaim increased even further when she played the lead role in the HBO production Gia 1998. This was the true-life story of supermodel Gia Karangi, a sensitive wild child who was both brazen and needy and who had a difficult time handling professional success and the deaths of people who were close to her. Karangi became involved with drugs, and because of her needle-using habits she became, at the tender age of 26, one of the first celebrities to die of AIDS. Jolie's performance in Gia 1998 again garnered a Golden Globe Award and another Emmy nomination, and she additionally earned a SAG Award. Angelina got a major break in 1999 when she won a leading role in the successful feature The Bone Collector 1999, starring alongside Denzel Washington. In that same year, Jolie gave a tour de force performance in Girl, Interrupted 1999, playing opposite Winona Ryder. The movie was a true story of women who spent time in a psychiatric hospital. Jolie's role was reminiscent of Jack Nicholson's character in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest 1975, the role which won Nicholson his first Oscar. Unlike Cuckoo Girl was a small film that received mixed reviews and barely made money at the box office, but when it came time to give out awards, Jolie won the Triple Crown Girl. Propelled her to win the Golden Globe Award, the SAG Award, and the Academy Award for Best Leading Actress in a Supporting Role. With her newfound prominence, Jolie began to get in-depth attention from the press. Numerous aspects of her controversial personal life became news. At her wedding to her Hackers 1995 co-star Johnny Lee Miller, she had displayed her husband's name on the back of her shirt painted in her own blood. Jolie and Miller divorced, and in 2000 she married her Pushing Tin 1999 co-star Billy Bob Thornton. Jolie had become the fifth wife of a man 20 years her senior. During her marriage to Thornton, the spouses each wore a vial of the other's blood around their necks. That marriage came apart in 2002 and ended in divorce. In addition, Jolie was estranged from her famous father, Jon Voight. In 2000, Jolie was asked to star in Lara Croft Tomb Raider 2001. At first she expressed disinterest, but then decided that the required training for the athletic role was intriguing. The eponymous character was drawn from a popular video game. Lara Croft was a female cross between Indiana Jones and James Bond. When the movie was released, critics were unimpressed with the final product, but critical acclaim wasn't the point of the movie. The public paid $275 million for theater tickets to see a buffed-up Jolie portray the adventuresome Lara Croft. Jolie's father Jon Voight appeared in the movie, and during filming there was a brief rapprochement between father and daughter. One of the Lara Croft movie's filming locations was Cambodia. While there, Jolie witnessed the natural beauty, culture, and poverty of that country. She considered this an eye-opening experience, and so began the humanitarian chapter of her life. Jolie began visiting refugee camps around the world and came to be formally appointed as a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees UNHCR. Some of her experiences were written and published in her popular book Notes from My Travels, whose profits go to UNHCR. Jolie has stated that she now plans to spend most of her time in humanitarian efforts, to be financed by her actress salary. She devotes 1/3 of her income to savings, 1/3 to living expenses, and 1/3 to charity. In 2002, Angelina adopted a Cambodian refugee boy named Maddox, and in 2005, adopted an Ethiopian refugee girl named Zahara. Jolie's dramatic feature film Beyond Borders 2003 parallels some of her real-life humanitarian experiences, although despite the inclusion of a romance between two Westerners, many of the movie's images were too depressingly realistic. The movie was not popular among critics or at the box office. In 2004, Jolie began filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith 2005 with co-star Brad Pitt. The movie became a major box office success. There were rumors that Pitt and Jolie had an affair while filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Jolie insisted that because her mother had been hurt by adultery, she herself could never participate in an affair with a married man, therefore there had been no affair with Pitt at that time. Nonetheless, Pitt separated from his wife Jennifer Aniston in January 2005, and, in the months that followed, he was frequently seen in public with Jolie, apparently as a couple. Pitt's divorce was finalized later in 2005. Jolie and Pitt announced in early 2006 that they would have a child together, and Jolie gave birth to daughter Shiloh that May. They also adopted a 3-year-old Vietnamese boy named Pax. The couple, who married in 2014 and divorced in 2019, continue to pursue movie and humanitarian projects and now have a total of 6 children. She was appointed Honorary Dame Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George at the 2014 Queen's Birthday honors for her services to United Kingdom foreign policy and the campaign to end war-zone sexual violence. Jessica Biel has become one of Hollywood's most sought-out actresses. She was born in Ely, Minnesota, to Kimberly Conroe and Jonathan Edward Biel, who is a business consultant and GM worker. Biel was raised in Boulder, Colorado. She is of Hungarian, Jewish, Danish, English, and German descent. As a child, Biel initially pursued a career as a vocalist, performing in musical theater. Beginning at age 9, she starred in such productions as Annie, The Sound of Music and Beauty, and The Beast. Biel soon turned to modeling and commercial work by competing in the International Modeling and Talent Association's annual conference in 1994. Her film debut was in the kids' rock opera It's a Digital World 1994, where she demonstrated her acting and singing abilities. Her television series acting debut, playing Mary Camden on the WB's one-rated show, Seventh Heaven 1996, helped her emerge as a breakout star. She terrified moviegoers with her portrayal of Aaron, Leatherface's greatest nemesis to date, in New Line Cinema's The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003, a remake of the original. Having finished filming Blade Trinity 2004 in Vancouver with Wesley Snipes, Ryan Reynolds, and Chris Christopherson, she then portrayed a jet fighter pilot in Stealth 2005, starring Josh Lucas, Jamie Foxx, and Sam Shepard, for director Rob Cohen. Biel's film career began at age 14 when she played alongside Peter Fonda in his Golden Globe-winning performance in Ulee's Gold 1997. Her other film credits include I'll Be Home for Christmas 1998, Summer Catch 2001, Roger Avary's The Rules of Attraction 2000-2002, and Cellular 2004, which stars Chris Evans, Kim Basinger, and William H. Macy. In her spare time, Biel is involved with charities such as Best Friends Animal Sanctuary and PETA. Her hobbies include ballet, soccer, running, yoga, and hiking with her dog East. She resides in Los Angeles. In 2012, she married actor and singer Justin Timberlake. The two have a son. Megan Denise Fox was born on May 16, 1986 in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, and raised in Rockwood, Tennessee, to Gloria Darlene Tanacioni Sisson, a real estate manager, and Franklin Thomas Fox, a parole officer. She began her drama and dance training at age 5, and at age 10, she moved to Port St. Lucie, Florida, where she continued her training and finished school. Megan began acting and modeling at age 13 after winning several awards at the 1999 American Modeling and Talent Convention in Hilton Head, South Carolina. At age 17, she tested out of school using correspondence and eventually moved to Los Angeles, California. Megan made her film debut as Brianna Wallace in the Mary-Kate Olsen and Ashley Olsen film, Holiday in the Sun 2001. Her best-known roles are as Sam Witwicky's love interest Michaela Baines in Transformers 2007 and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 2009, as April O'Neil in the remake Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2014 and its sequel Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows 2016, and as Jennifer Check in the horror comedy Jennifer's Body 2009. Catherine Elizabeth Upton was born in St. Joseph, Michigan, to Shelley Fawn Davis, a state tennis champion from Texas, and Jefferson Matthew Upton, a high school athletics director. Her uncle is Michigan Congressman Fred Upton. Upton always knew she wanted to be a model. Since signing with IMG Models in 2010, Kate has taken the world by storm. For the past 2 years, Kate has graced the cover of the legendary Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, which has led to an onslaught of media buzz about the 21-year-old. Kate's stardom was elevated to an even higher level with her June 2013 American Vogue cover shot by Mario Testino, whose byline proclaims American Dream Girl how Kate Upton became the hottest supermodel on Earth. She has appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, The Ellen Show, The Late Show, Saturday Night Live, The Dan Patrick Show, and Le Grand Journal, and continues to be one of the most searched for names on Google. Beyond Sports Illustrated, Kate has been featured on the covers of Vogue Italia, British Vogue, CR Fashion Book, Cosmopolitan, French Elle GQ, Italian GQ, German GQ, Jalao, Sunday Times Style, Esquire, The Daily, and Muse magazine. She has appeared in fashion editorials for American Vogue, Vogue Spain, V Magazine, Harper's Bazaar, and Russian Interview, and has worked with photographers such as Mario Testino, Stephen Meisel, Terry Richardson, Alasdair McClellan, Bruce Weber, Sebastian Kim, Guy Rock, Matt Jones, Miguel Reverigo, Norman Jean Roy, Josh Olins, Gilles Ben-Simon, Utai, Sebastian Faina, Walter Ayus, Ellen von Unworth, and Stuart Shining. A favorite of high fashion notables such as Stephen Gann, Tom Goodman, Caroline Cerf, Karine Reutfeld, and Katie Grand, Kate was also shot for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Schiaparelli and Prada Impossible Conversations exhibition catalog in 2012. Models.com exclaims, "The sexy market just got a little more competitive thanks to the meteoric rise of Kate Upton. The Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition was a major coup, but the momentum keeps building with cover after cover. We can't remember the last time a newbie made such a splash." Kate's YouTube video of her dancing to Cali Swag District's Teach Me How to Dougie last year was the #1 watched video on Twitter and Google for multiple weeks. She has an enterprising reputation for creating viral hits, and the clip has over 8 million views. Known for her vivacious personality and incredible physique, Kate has been the face for Sam Edelman, Accessorize, Guess Lingerie, Guess Jeans, Guess Accessories, Liverpool, Dylan George, and Dooney Burke. She has also worked with Gillette, Skullcandy headphones, and Beach Bunny swimwear, even designing a Beach Bunny swimwear collection herself. She has starred in commercials for Mercedes-Benz, Carl's Jr. and Sobe, and starred in The Other Woman 2014 by director Nick Cassavetes. Kate resides in New York City. Kate is a 5-time world champion equestrian, and she enjoys hanging out at the barn, horseback riding, and is an avid sports fan. Scarlett Johansson was born on November 22, 1984 in Manhattan, New York City, New York. Her mother, Melanie Sloan, is from a Jewish family from the Bronx, and her father, Karsten Johansson, is a Danish-born architect from Copenhagen. She has a sister, Vanessa Johansson, who is also an actress, a brother, Adrian, a twin brother, Hunter Johansson, born 3 minutes after her, and a paternal half-brother, Christian. Her grandfather was writer Ejaner Johansson. Johansson began acting during childhood. After her mother started taking her to auditions, she made her professional acting debut at the age of 8 in the off-Broadway production of Sophistry with Ethan Hawke at New York's Playwrights Horizons. She would audition for commercials but took rejection so hard her mother began limiting her to film tryouts. She made her film debut at the age of 9 as John Ritter's character's daughter in the fantasy comedy North 1994. following minor roles in Just Cause 1995, as the daughter of Sean Connery and Kate Capshaw's character, and If Lucy Fell 1996, she played the role of Amanda in Manilow 1996. Her performance in Manilow garnered a nomination for the Independent Spirit Award for Best Lead Female and positive reviews, one noting, "The film grows on you, largely because of the charm of Scarlett Johansson." While San Francisco Chronicle critic Mick LaSalle commentated on her peaceful aura and wrote, "If she can get through puberty with that aura undisturbed, she could become an important actress." After appearing in minor roles in Fall 1997 and Home Alone 31997, Johansson garnered widely spread attention for her performance in The Horse Whisperer 1998, directed by Robert Redford, where she played Grace McLean, a teenager traumatized by a riding accident. She received a nomination for the Chicago Film Critics Association Award for Most Promising Actress for the film. In 1999, she appeared in My Brother the Pig 1999 and in the music video for Mandy Moore's single Candy. Although the film was not a box office success, she received praise for her breakout role in Ghost World 2001, credited with sensitivity and talent that belie her age. She was also featured in the Coen brothers' dark drama The Man Who Wasn't There 2001, opposite Billy Bob Thornton and Frances McDormand. She appeared in the horror comedy Eight-Legged Freaks 2002 with David Arquette and Kari Wuhrer. In 2003, she was nominated for 2 Golden Globe Awards, one for Drama Girl with a Pearl Earring 2003 and one for Comedy Lost in Translation 2003, her breakout role, starring opposite Bill Murray and receiving rave reviews and a Best Actress Award at the Venice Film Festival. Her film roles include the critically acclaimed Weitz Brothers film In Good Company 2004, as well as starring opposite John Travolta in A Love Song for Bobby Long 2004, which garnered her a 3rd Golden Globe Award nomination. She dropped out of Mission Impossible I 2006 due to scheduling conflicts. Her next film role was in The Island 2005 alongside Ewan McGregor, which earned weak reviews from U.S. critics. After this, she appeared in Woody Allen's Matchpoint 2005, and was nominated again for a Golden Globe Award. In May 2008, she released her album Anywhere I Lay My Head, a collection of Tom Waits covers featuring one original song. Also that year, she starred in Frank Miller's The Spirit 2008, the Woody Allen film Vicky Cristina Barcelona 2008, and played Mary Boleyn opposite Natalie Portman in The Other Boleyn Girl 2008. Since then, she has appeared as part of an ensemble cast in the romantic comedy He's Just Not That Into You 2009, the action superhero film Iron Man 22010, the comedy drama We Bought a Zoo 2011, and starred as the original Scream Queen, Janet Leigh, in Hitchcock 2012. She then played her character Black Widow in the blockbuster action films The Avengers 2012, Captain America the Winter Soldier 2014, Avengers Age of Ultron 2015, Captain America Civil War 2016, Avengers Infinity War 2018, Avengers Endgame 2019, and Black Widow 2021. And also headlined the sci-fi action thriller Lucy 2014, a box office success. With more than a decade of work already under her belt, Scarlett has proven to be one of Hollywood's most talented young actresses. Her other starring roles are in the sci-fi action thriller Ghost in the Shell 2017 and the dark comedy Rough Night 2017. Scarlett and Canadian actor Ryan Reynolds were engaged in May 2008 and married in September of that year. In 2010, the couple announced their separation and subsequently divorced a year later. In 2013, she became engaged to French journalist Romain Doriac. The couple married a year later. In January 2017, the couple announced their separation and subsequently divorced in September of that year. They have a daughter, Rose Dorothy Doriac, born 2014. She married Colin Jost in October 2020. They have one child, a son.